Alright, here we go with Bubsy 3D. Oh jeez. So, I'm gonna just explain a few things while we're having the, all the splash animation creator things and the opening cutscene. Well, now I'll let you watch the opening cutscene first, and then I'll explain once we are in game. So, watch away.
The reason I've called you here today is to explain why a state of general emergency has been called by the woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life. Bubsy Bobcat! Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon! We'll all be bopped! Settle down! Settle down! Calm down! No one's going to be bopped on my watch! How could this have happened? Well, that's a bit of a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses, Queens Polly and Esther. Our magnificent queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy Bobcat. Now, our queens have developed
Quite hilarious there. That's actually referencing Bubsy 1 and no one will ever get that.
So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach it. It can be extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly. Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest woolly soldier. We have stationed nose blowers and rock throwers throughout the area around the crash site. We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions?
What does it want? What did we ever do to it?
We have our best people in woolly intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets. What it plans to do with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel. Why would this interest the furry fiend? Oh, again, we have no idea. Now then, I advise all citizens to remain in their homes until further notice. This meeting is...
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Uranus! Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know, Bubsy. But being from the future in the year 2013, and you're from 1996, I can imagine quite a lot's going to go wrong. So yes, let's go to one player, let's start this all off. And as you can see, we have 3 tiers of difficulty. Your first level being easy, your second set being medium, and your final set being balls to the wall impossible. Especially that level there where he's like got the pink bit in, like the 4th panel against pink background. So, before everybody like goes in the comments, I am not going to rag on all of the bad things about Bubsy. We will save that until the end. So let's get into level 1, claws for alarm, and yeah, we'll save everything about the controls. I mean, I may play the controls a little bit like, the controller's so bad, so horrible, but that's just something that's going to happen with this game when I'm trying to jump and stuff. But the main actual, the graphics and all of the other complaints, I'm going to save until the epilogue at the end. So, it's weird how you move in this game. Like, you have to press left or right. And I forgot he talks, I should have switched that off. And as Bubsy just said there, the whole game is to collect like 1,000,000 atoms, which I will not be doing, because you have to get 150 atoms to unlock the bonus level. And as you can see, it is not exactly easy to get the atoms in the air. You just have to like jump for them. And I find it easier, like how I'm playing now, to jump all over the place rather than walk, because the controls are weird in this game. To move, you have to like aim, press all the way left or press right, and Bubsy will rotate until you're pointing in the direction you want. So watch, so we'll just grab this atom here, and then I'm holding left a little bit, hold left again, and then we'll jump a bit, and then walk forwards, if you understand that. So I'm holding all the way left till I'm facing the direction I'm facing, and then I press forward to go forwards. So trying to get 150 atoms, especially in those later levels, is just like, ugh. So level 1, like bear with level 1, because it's going to be really tedious, because I am going to get like all 150 atoms just to show off the mini game or the bonus once, and you're never going to see that bonus again, because I'm never going to get 150 atoms again, because 1, it's very tedious, and 2, just, oh god, it's sometimes really hard to get 150. So never mind, let's carry on. And what else can I say apart from let's listen to Bubsy?
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there. Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Yep, that is definitely a non-textured platform. Fell off. Never mind. We can try again. And that's the one thing that's like your main problem, the movement. Even though it's weird, it's like nonsensical how you move, your movement isn't too bad. It's more the jumping that's going to screw you over more than anything else. So, yeah, we're going to just have someone walk in, but they've just gone, so that's fine. And this is why I record at 1 in the morning, because nobody will walk in like that. So yes, there was extra lives up here. And we will go through each enemy as we encounter them. There are woolies down there, and we will just like tell you about each enemy once we get to them. And I guess we're going to get to them now, because we slipped right off the edge of that platform. And if you hear that laughing, that is just annoying that the audio didn't laugh. But yeah, these are woolies, these are the normal enemies, and they shoot projectiles straight at you. They're very easy to dodge compared to some of the crazy, ridiculous enemies we're going to get on later on in the game. And the way you can kill them, well, the way you kill everything is just like Mario, you jump on its head. So, now that I've actually explained, you know, how the game works, kind of, like how you point left and right, and all the other stuff, I'll explain like how the Let's Plays are going to work from now on. Because as I did say in my 2013 podcast, I guess I'll call it, no one liked me going, oh, and today I went to a convention and you like walkthroughs. Like I could say, oh, well, once we jump up here we get like extra lives, and if we go over there there's like a shortcut to the end of the level but we miss the rockets, which is true. So I'm going to be doing it more walkthrough based, because people seem to like that, because when I did Spyro 2, like no one liked it because I was just talking about what I've been doing on a day-to-day basis, whereas when I played Casper and I was doing a lot more of a walkthrough, you know, like saying, don't get the golden key, if you use the golden key here, it'll screw you over. People are like, oh, you're so much better at the walkthrough thing there. Do you hear this laugh? Why when I say that, Bubsy? So yeah, we're going to do walkthrough. I can't really walk through for this first level because it's really slow, because as I said before, we are going to try and get all the atoms, and you do need the atoms in this area that I'm trying to get to in order to unlock the bonus level. So I can't really do walkthrough too much for the first level, just because I'm being really tedious and getting every atom to show off the bonus game once and once only. I'm never going to do it again. Because I think you would all get really annoyed if I was going for 150 atoms on every single level. Ooh, we didn't fall off there. So, in there, as you may have just seen when it loaded in, we'll just jump over there and show you. These are laughing clams. Laughing clams are, well, they're laughing, but they are really useful because every time you kill one, you get a question mark, which gives you between 1 to 99 atoms, an extra hit point, or an extra life. So every time you hear laughing, considering like some of the things that this game is going to ask you to do, you're going to be taking a lot of damage and losing a lot of lives, so it's always a good thing to try and go for the laughing clams, because normally they're in a very easy place. Oh, we got a lot of atoms out of that. I'm really happy for that, because last time, like, I have done one test recording before, and I only got 1 atom out of that first laughing clam, so we may be able to skip a couple of atoms in the later part of this first level now. Oh, definitely. Unlike any game, when you get 100 atoms or 100 coins or whatever, you do get an extra life and extra hit point, and also collecting 50 atoms gives you an extra hit point, which I should have mentioned later. These spinny arrow things are checkpoints, and as he says, and hitting switches, yeah sure, and hitting switches activates certain things, like that activated the wall. You can also hold down square, and if you're holding down square when you walk up to an atom, you enter like first person gun mode, and you can shoot the atoms, and like shooting atoms at enemies or shooting atoms at certain objects will also open up special areas which allow you to get rockets, or in this case an extra life, and so forth. So we'll grab that extra life and we will head to the first rocket, which is on the left. So don't go right to start off with, even though there's like an arrow telling you to go right. Head towards the left into this forest-like area. I'm just going to go back and grab the atoms that I missed first, because once again we're going to show off that mini game just once, and this is probably going to be a fairly long episode, like 20 minutes for this first episode, but all episodes after that, because I won't be focusing on atoms, I'll just be like rocket end, will probably be about 7 minutes, but this one might be 17 because of like the intro cutscene and being forced to collect all the atoms. So yeah, if we just aim an atom at this wall, we have opened up a secret area which has the rocket. And these telescopes, if you can't find like rockets in a level, those telescopes here will always show you where a rocket is. So if I hadn't have blown up that wall, it would have gone over the wall and showed us the rocket. And the last thing which you'll have to learn about is the checkpoint, or the checkered floor. I know it's all checkered, but the main real checkered floor that looks like a chessboard, the black and white stuff, it doesn't kill you, but if you touch it, it does teleport you away from the rocket, like back to the beginning of the puzzle or the challenge, I guess. And we are nearing that bonus, but we still got to go over the over to the next part of the level to get all of the atoms for a bonus. It's so awkward to pick up atoms. Like, I'm finding myself jumping more rather than running, because jumping seems to be a whole lot easier, and there's an example of it teleporting you out to the beginning of the puzzle. But I found myself jumping more because it seems to be a lot easier than like pointing in the direction I want and moving. And we'll just grab this rocket now if I make this jump, and we did. So there's the first rocket. Pick it up.
Hey, a rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
Yes, there is, and this is a 100% run, so I will be showing off where all 20 or all 32 rockets are, and as you can see, bonus round has appeared in rather horrible text, just like, stretch the bonus round text. And I think I could even see the pixels, but once again, I'm not going to rag on the game until the epilogue, where we will talk about the horrible, like, design choices and controls and so forth. For now, I'm just going to play it, just enjoy the Let's Play, play along at home if you dare, I guess, and just enjoy it. So we've got a load of woolies here, we are just going to skip over them now, because, as I say, we do have the 150 atoms for a bonus. This is an invincibility thing, so if you touch the battery, I'm going to call it a battery because it's like a battery with electric coming out of it, you get a thunder shield which allows you to just destroy everything. And this is the end of the level over this lake. So we're just going to have to activate a switch which is up here. And then we will grab the rocket which is over the lake because the rocket, or sorry, the switch allows the platform to move. And then we'll be out of here. So there's the switch. Platform! Stretch the text. And now there's the last rocket. And every time you hear that noise, it signifies you're at least in range of the gate. I was just letting you hear it there. So we'll grab this last rocket. Just gotta aim correctly, because if you touch the water, you do lose a life. Because water is instant death. Alright, let's go, and like next time we'll actually have the proper Let's Play on the go now. I've explained all the controls and stuff, and do we get the little cutscene first? Yep. So you always get these little cutscenes at the end of every level, and write down that password, because there is no save option. You need to write down that password and remember it well, and just keep it safe, because there's no save option whatsoever. Luckily I can just pause the video and go back once I've finished editing it, so I don't have to write them down, but yeah, just for you, write it down and remember it. And now I guess we enter the bonus round. Indeed we do. Yeah, and the bonus round is like on these this weird trampoline. I guess you're supposed to get all the atoms. I did do it in the test recording, so maybe I'll do it again, but you don't actually win anything for getting all of the items, they just add to your overall score. So the only thing you really need is the extra life, and I did not touch him. That was a lie, I did not touch that guy. Oh well. But anyway, that is all the explaining. Oh yeah, one other thing, when you get the rockets in the level, it goes to this blueprint and shows your overall progress, and we will be aiming to complete the giant rocket, which is going to show us right now. So there you go, we collected a piece of the tail wing and the little thruster in the engine, I guess that's called. So that's all we need to see, that is all we need to do. We have now explained everything so the LP can begin properly, where we're just walking through the second level. So I will see all of you guys when we enter Claustrophobic.